TAO isn't down because your vision failed or its vision failed, okay? It's down because the price action did. It failed miserably. Now, and this is where a lot of people confuse conviction with evidence. Back in October, when many kaspa and Caspian enthusiasts wrote it into TAI, I said it was a mistake. Not because TAO is just a bad idea, but because the chart never confirmed the narrative, and the market seems like it wants to go to the back end of it rather than the front end. Okay? Now, since then, price dropped 70%, which is harmful and dreadful for a lot of people. But look, this is what happens when people rotate based on a story instead of structure. And this is my main point in this video and a lot of the videos that I'm trying to make. Okay? A lot, right? The market doesn't reward belief. It just doesn't, right? It rewards correct timing, it rewards correct execution, and it rewards correct structure. Not a story, not a belief, not intuition, okay? But real, hard, repeatable edge. And that's what a lot of people are missing. And I'm trying to correct this. This is what I'm trying to do here in my channel. If you like that, please like and subscribe, because today, okay, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening with TAO right now, and I'm going to try to convince you why TAO's story has ended, at least for now, at least until, something miraculously changes. But I've seen this time and time again. Okay, now this video is not about being anti-TAO. Okay, I couldn't care less about any specific coin. I only care about ourselves, all right, and how we improve our lives. You, my dear viewers, me, my own family, and of course my members. Okay, so this is what I'm going to try to do. Not attacking, just teaching. Okay, I'm going to try and teach why rotating from one narrative to another is not strategy. It's just rotation. Okay, late cycle enthusiasm after isn't good. It's just migration. Okay, and the fact that something has a narrative, something that has a story but doesn't have price action confirming it, right, can lead to huge drawdowns. Stay with me. Right now, we'll go into the chart. Okay, so this is TAO. Okay, some people really loved it, some hated it. By the way, we traded TAO in the membership back from this trade, right? This was the front end. The front end is where you want to be trading. And this is free. This is a free lesson. I teach this. Most assets have the same cycle. I call this the stage analysis. I charge money for teaching this, so you can open your eyes and ears, right? Stage analysis is the basic framework of everything that I do, right? You have 4 stages. You have stage 1, neglect phase. Things go sideways, nothing really happens. Then all of a sudden, not on all assets, not on all coins, on some, boom, you get an uptrend. That's the uptrend. That's where the money is in. That's when you want to be longing a coin. Then inevitably you get to a topping phase, stage 3. That's the topping you want to start getting out, right? That's where you have time usually to get out of the coin and start preparing to become short for the stage 4 decline, and then sometimes back to stage 1, and sometimes a renewed stage 2 that will take you to higher prices, just like what happened to Bitcoin. But it doesn't happen all that often at all. 99.9% of coins will never experience this, never. And if we look at TAO and I go to the weekly chart, okay, this is the weekly chart, these are the weekly candles, you can see very beautifully, okay, that we had stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then a very slow transition into stage 4, which we're in right now. Okay, this is where TAO is, whether you like it or not, from a price action standpoint. And I'm gonna tell you something, okay, before I continue. If you think charts are just a big bunch of BS, then you just never appreciate or try to understand what this means. Okay, charts are not about predicting the future. No, charts are not about, a lot of people are stuck about, oh, nothing can predict the future. I get all these comments. Of course not. Charts are a visual presentation of what has happened and what is happening right now. It's pure evidence. It's pure fact. Just like a doctor watching a Röntgen or an MRI, he can know the state of a person. Okay, same thing, charts. And based like an MRI, you can see something that might happen. Maybe something is developing. You can see the same thing as in the charts, specifically if you have frameworks like what I just taught you. Okay, and we are now in a stage 4 decline, potentially going all the way back down into these 40s and maybe even lower, right? This coin for now is done, okay? Yes, you can have short-term pumps, but they will be sold off eventually into oblivion, because this is how charts in crypto work, okay? I don't care about how much you love a coin. I don't care about if you read the white paper and you think this is the big next thing in AI. It doesn't matter, right? As long as the price is going down, all right, and nothing is confirming it, nothing is confirming your thoughts, then you are wrong, okay? You are wrong. Not the market, it's you, okay? And because you are just probably because you're watching me, you're just a retail trader, just hoping for a better life, which I want for you, by the way, then you're probably wrong. You're not that smart. Neither I am, but I just learned an edge. I learned something that is repeatable. I learned how to get in and out of coins as a swing trader into multiple days, weeks, and sometimes months in profit. And so do I do in the short side right now is what we're doing. I am a top 10 trader in the US Investing Championship for 2025, and I invite you to come and trade with me. Stop what you're doing, stop with the perpetual losing, and that's okay because I used to be the same as you, but I'm going to be here mentoring you, making sure you stop bleeding, stop making mistakes all over and over again, and try to put you in the right direction from an educational purpose, okay, to be positioned correctly now in the bear market and later on in the next bull market that will happen. Stop with the bleed, come join the winning team, scan the QR code, come join us. I'm going to put a small promo for you guys in the first comment in the description. See you in the next time. Thank you very much. Until next time, no edge, no trade.